MCE Digital Media has developed patent-pending technology that delivers an all-encompassing solution for regulating the controversial medical marijuana industry. This system of checks and balances centers on an electronic patient ID card that plugs directly into any computer's USB port. It functions to help track and regulate who purchases the marijuana, the amounts purchased, where it's sold, and where it's grown. It also accounts for fees and taxes collected and helps ensure all entities are in full compliance with the law. Here's how it works. All patients receive their unique ID card. Doctors, legal dispensaries, and authorized caregivers are assigned computer programs that entitle them to upload and retrieve encrypted information via the Internet using the card. This allows all prescriptions and transactions to be validated and recorded into secure remote databases. Health regulators, state agencies, and law enforcement can then run reports through their own secure interfaces to oversee the system and make sure patients, dispensaries, and growers are adhering to the law. To remain compliant, each entity can only view applicable information based on their role. Let's now look at how it affects each group involved. Applicants must first visit a medical doctor to check if they're eligible to receive patient status, just like today. There, the patient and prescription information is entered and assigned to an individual card number. MCE electronically processes the patient data, verifies their lawful status for eligibility, and assigns a digital picture to the patient record. MCE Digital Media then notifies the patient of their acceptance or denial and activates or nullifies their ID card. The ID cards now contain an encrypted digital picture and other verifiable information. Once plugged into a dispensary computer, a picture of the patient with their name and dosage amount available for purchase is displayed on the screen. The dispensary checks this against their state ID and their likeness. If the photo doesn't match the person trying to buy, or if the card is lost or stolen, it will tell the dispensary to confiscate the card. Moreover, if they've already purchased their prescribed amount or have an expired card, it will tell the seller not to sell to them. If everything checks out, the dispensary sells and enters the transaction information, which is automatically encrypted and stored via the Internet on secure servers. In real time, the databases are updated so the patient cannot go down the street to purchase more than their prescription allows. Health officials, government regulators, and law enforcement can access instant information to provide checks and balances on the system. Some reports may provide the number of active patients or the amounts of marijuana sold by each dispensary. Others may show fees and taxes due that month or the number of plants each grower is allowed. Report topics are available depending on the state's needs. The law allows growers a specific number of plants per accredited patient. Using their assigned USB card, the grower logs and updates his or her patients, growing locations, and number of plants. The state can access this information should a grow house's status be questioned, or to verify that the provider of marijuana is not from an illegal source. This helps validate and regulate the grower population. And lastly, patients must physically provide their ID card to dispensaries to purchase any medical marijuana product. If the patients or anyone else tries to access an ID card, they can only retrieve general information regarding the medical marijuana program. Nothing personal or of any relevance can be viewed or retrieved without authorization. To help guarantee compliance, if the correct fees and taxes are not received by the state, or for any reason that dispensary is no longer allowed to sell, their system access can be remotely disabled. If deemed to be breaking the law, patients, dispensaries, and growers each can be notified and their cards and supporting programs instantly denied. So there are many inherent safeguards built in, but everything is customized around the state's requirements. Because this proprietary system was first designed for the banking industry, its high-level identity security can now be adapted to help maintain medical marijuana accountability. Once the system is customized, it is paid for entirely from upfront registration costs to the patients, dispensaries, and growers, and through nominal fees collected per transaction. Upfront costs are reimbursed through shared income over time, so the entire program is fully absorbed and ultimately will generate significant revenues. MCE Digital Media is now meeting with state officials and government entities interested in partnering or contracting out these tasks. Please contact us via email at mcedigitalmedia@me.com for more information or to set up a meeting. We're also very interested in learning more about the industry from any doctors, dispensary owners, growers, lawmakers, or others in touch with this subject. Overseeing the medical marijuana industry doesn't have to be complex or costly if you use the right technology. MCE Digital Media.